Hi, my name is Alyssa Jeffrey, and this is my demonstration speech on how to properly wax. So I'm sure that when you guys think of hair removal, you think of anything like shaving or trimming, but does anyone ever think of waxing and all the benefits that come from it? So today I'm going to be talking about what waxing is and the benefits that come from waxing, as well as the different types of wax that there are and how and when to properly wax. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what is waxing. So waxing is a form of hair removal. What waxing does is it removes the hair from the root, unlike shaving where it cuts it at a blunt edge, causing the hairs to be a lot thicker. Waxing is going to be removing it from the root, and it's going to be shrinking the root so that way the hair gets a lot softer and a lot thinner over time as well. So waxing makes a huge difference compared to shaving because it's a lot less maintenance. You're only going to be waxing every 3 to 4 weeks versus every other day like shaving, where you still have hairs growing back constantly. Next, we're going to be talking about the different types of wax that there are. So the first type of wax we're talking about is hard wax. Hard wax is a really good wax because it works well for sensitive skin types. It is a self-hardening wax, so it does not require a mucilin strip to go on top. You just wait a couple seconds and then you're able to pull the wax off. Hard wax only adheres to the hair and not to the skin, so it is not going to cause any excess irritation to the skin. The next wax we're going to be talking about is soft wax. Soft wax is a lot different because it's a very sticky type of wax. Soft wax does adhere to both the hair and the skin, so it can cause excess irritation compared to hard wax. And soft wax also does require a mucilin strip. So once you put soft wax on, it is not going to come off and it's not going to harden up until you put on that mucilin strip and you're able to actually remove it. With soft wax, you're only going to want to go over the skin about one time. It's a one and done type of wax versus hard wax. You can go over the skin up to 3 times without causing any excess irritation. And the last wax that we're going to be talking about is sugar wax. So sugar wax is different than both hard and soft wax. It's a very natural wax made of only water, sugar, and lemon juice. And it's different in the sense that you're not really applying it like a strip. You're applying it in the opposite direction of the hair growth, combing it through the hairs and removing it in more of a flicking type motion. But it's really also good for sensitive skin types because it is so natural. And then our last topic is when and how to wax. So I definitely recommend that when you get waxed by a licensed esthetician or cosmetologist, not by your best friend or trying to do it at home by yourself. That causes a lot of unnecessary pain and discomfort for sure. What you're gonna wanna make sure though is that your hair is grown out at least 3 to 4 weeks, so that way it's long enough to where the wax is gonna be able to actually pick up the hairs. If it's too short, the wax is not going to pick it up and you're going to be left with patchy results. Another thing is you're going to want to make sure you're not on any acne medications that can cause your skin to get pretty thin, which can cause your skin to lift with the wax. And you're going to want to make sure you're not on any blood thinners, which can cause excess pinpoint bleeding, and we definitely do not want that. So just make sure you're not on any of those medications. And then you're going to want to make sure to exfoliate your skin beforehand. That's going to be getting rid of any dead skin. That way the hair gets loosened up, it's not held down by that dead skin, and the wax is going to be able to pick it up efficiently, and you're going to get a much cleaner wax from it as well. And so the next part after that is you're going to be cleansing the skin beforehand, and I am going to show you how we're going to do that. So first, you're going to want to start off with your gloves, or make sure that the person you are going to is wearing gloves for sure. And I'm just going to get my gloves on real quick. Once you get your gloves on, you're going to want to make sure to cleanse the skin with a pre-wax cleanser. That's going to remove any dirt, oil from the skin. That way you have a clean base for the wax to go on. And so we're going to be waxing my arm today. So we're going to cleanse the skin real quick. Really work that product into the skin and then kind of dry off with the back a little bit. And then you're going to want to use a powder, like baby powder or cornstarch powder, to kind of dry the skin a little bit. That way the wax goes on efficiently. And we're just gonna rub that in real quick. And then you're going to take a clean stick. Make sure that whoever is waxing you is using a clean stick each time. And today we're gonna be using hard wax because that is my favorite type of wax. And you're gonna pick up a decent sized amount, and then you're going to apply it to the area you're waxing and make a pretty decent strip, going over it a couple times, getting all the wax off that you can. And we're gonna give that a couple seconds, just waiting till it's ready. Shouldn't feel tacky or anything. And then you're able to pull it right off. Got a couple strings there. And then you're going to finish it up with a post-wax oil or lotion. And that's going to hydrate your skin after your wax. And then you've basically completed your wax. And in conclusion, today I just informed you that waxing is a different type of hair removal. We went over today what wax is and when to use it. The different types of wax there are and how beneficial waxing can be. So I hope that this inspires you to decide to get waxed one day and to choose waxing over shaving. Thank you.